Okay, we should be live. Hello and welcome to Tara Smith's Kitchen. We're having trouble streaming one of your destinations. So hold on. I'm going to see if I can get this corrected. I think I need to do something else here. Might have to back out. I am browning hamburger meat here, as you can see. I'm going to be cooking. I don't want to be doing that. Anyways, I'm going to be cooking beef and barley, and I'm using hamburger meat. But give me a second. I'm going to back out of here. Howdy, Charger. Hold down the fort for me. I need to kind of back out and come back in because I think I know what the problem is. So hold on one second. Okay, I should be back. And hopefully Rumble will correct itself. It's not streaming over the Rumble. I do not know why. And of course, I don't want to burn the hamburger meat. So let me stir this. It's just hamburger. We're going to brown this hamburger meat. I'm going to take it out and we're going to put some stuff in here. So do not know why Rumble is giving me so much of a problem. And anyways, hello, Charger. I'm going to cook a steak while barley's cooking. You got to cook the hamburger meat. That's the first thing. I've got 2 pounds of hamburger meat, and I have no idea why Rumble's not working correctly. You know. But it's not. It's a problem with Rumble. Rumble is such a pain in the ass to set up. It is a pain. Yeah, no. I don't know why Rumble is doing this. I'm going to back out again one more time. Okay, I'm back. So, I don't know what's going to happen with the Rumble. But we're going to brown this hamburger meat. And we're going to use the drippings to saute 1 medium onion. I got 4 carrots, 4 stalks of celery, 3 kind of large garlic cloves. And they're already chopped up and ready to go. So it's got the correct key. Rumble is too much of a pain. So if you're going to watch on Rumble, I'm sorry. But what I'm doing, I'm cooking the beef and barley. So I have something to eat throughout the week. And as the barley is cooking, I'm going to probably pan fry up a steak. And I don't know if I'm going to put anything else with it. Kind of low on ingredients. I already used the onion. So it would be nice to have an onion. Not too many people watching. That kind of happens when things don't do correctly and you have to back out and do all kinds of stuff. But anyways, welcome to the chat for everyone who's there, which apparently is Charger right now. And if you're there, leave a comment. Let me know you're there. As I'm dropping things. Yes, this is live. Screw ups and all, it's live. And this is just about ready. And it's a little bit too lean. So what I'm probably going to do is add some olive oil. Yeah, I don't know. Click on here. Yeah, I don't know, Charger. It's a good platform when your stuff gets on there. It's just a pain in the ass setting up live streams unless you're doing like directly from Rumble. If you're trying to go from a server or something like I'm using StreamYard, it can be a pain in the ass. But it is what it is. This is about 2 pounds of hamburger meat in here. If there's a little left in here, don't worry about it. And I couldn't find cream of mushroom in my cabinet. I don't know why. So I'm going to use cream of chicken. And I coined up the carrots this time instead of shredding them. One of the things that you can do with this meal is you can shred them, or you can just use it like a potato peeler and peel them. And you can do your carrots that way. And it works out really good for the dish. But I did not do that this time. I'm going to try to get most of it. But if you don't, it's not the end of the world. Here we go. Don't need much. Maybe a tablespoon. If you got like bacon grease laying around or something, that would work too. Probably better. Here are those veggies I was talking about. The garlic cloves, the onion. I got 4 celery stalks, about 4 carrots, and that's all going in there. Strangely enough, I haven't ate today. I keep forgetting to do that. You'd think I'd be smaller. But we are going to cut this down. And I'm not sure what the ratio is. 80-20 is usually pretty good for this. It's just a hamburger meat I got from the Hispanic store by my house. So it's generally whatever they have. They literally get like a whole cow in there and start cutting it up. I've been talking to the guy about prices on like a half a beef. Which would be awesome. We're just gonna cook this down. Because then I can just put, a half. I used to do that growing up, or my parents did, putting a half of beef in the fridge every year. I'd like to do that again. Hello, Eduardo. How are you? You made potato? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We are sauteing some vegetables down. And I'm tweaking some ingredients. Y'all know me at this point. I'm going to start off with like an onion, maybe a carrot, celery, bell pepper, garlic, stuff like that. Some version of Trinity or Maripois, however you want to pronounce that. And that's generally how most of my stuff starts. And I have 2 pounds of hamburger meat already browned, and it's going to go back in here. I do not know why I did not look for my measuring spoon earlier. I need to clean this. Sorry, I used it. Because we are about to use it. And I also need to clean this. So hold on one second while I do that. I've been gone all week, so apparently I'm the only one who knows how to wash dishes. I don't know. Here we go. Alright, we'll need that cup in a minute. The base that I'm using, and you can use just beef broth, beef bouillon, cubes, whatever, is right here. Just better than bouillon, roasted beef base, and that's what I'm going to use. Put a message on Rumble for anybody that goes over there. Rumble not working. Go to YouTube. I'll put it there and in comments. So there we go. And there's my comment. It's just me, so if there's any problems, I have to fix it myself. You can smell all these vegetables cooking down. Your vegetables themselves are seasoning. You have to remember also when you add carrots to something, generally it'll change the color a little bit, like you add it to a soup or something like that, and it adds a little bit of sweetness to it. So, sorry about the rumble. And if there's anyone watching over on Twitch, hello, how are you? Your comments will show up. Rumble is a little bit different. Rumble won't show up in the StreamYard comments for some reason. So I generally have my phone on Rumble so I can watch the comments over there. I don't have a big computer screen in front of me. Just a little laptop with a camera. But it works. Been drinking a lot of water since I got home. I stopped at the store by the house. I got one of those electrolyte things that Gatorade has, and I got one of the big Gatorade things. I just sucked that down. I was out riding my bike and kind of get dehydrated. Okay, here we go. Just need a teaspoon. Forgot your Twitch password? I have no clue what mine is. I have to go through whatever their process is to get it. But this is marjoram or sweet oregano. It's the same thing. That is a teaspoon. And this is oregano. I am going to put a teaspoon of oregano in here. As well. And I am going to use ground thyme, however you want to pronounce it. Of course, from HEB. I do live in Texas, so. Oh, I had a good ride. I was testing out my new GoPro. And I had to go to a medical supply store because of the Department of Transportation and all their bullshit they did. Here's thyme. Actually, I don't want that much thyme. There we go. About a half a teaspoon of thyme. And there we go. But I had to get some stuff for a CPAP machine. And hot water. Just a second. I generally use hot water when I'm mixing, like, base or bouillon, stuff like that, because it mixes better. And I need to have some ready to go over here. It's about to go in here. So now I have the smell of the onion and the carrot, the celery and the garlic with the oregano and the marjoram and the thyme. And it is a wonderful smell. If I can open the bouillon in time. Why the hell is that on there that tight? This will rebroadcast over onto Rumble. Or at least it should. I have the channel set up like that. Anything I do over here, it'll repost. That's why it shows my videos like twice. Technically 3 times, because you have like that holding page on Rumble. Then you have the actual Rumble stream, and then you have like YouTube will repost over there. There we go. And I'm going to put 8 cups of this in there. That's probably going to use up all of this. I don't know if I'm corking Honda or not. But that's kind of the breaks. I can't wait till midnight. I've got to work tomorrow. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But yes, I did have a good ride. Should do one more of these. Cinco sneezed and lost count. And that's about all of it. Rinse this thing out because I'm going to need it. I don't have that much of anything. And I do not have cream of mushroom, so I'm going to use cream of chicken. I have done that before with this dish, and it does work. A little bit different flavor, but that's fine. And that is one of my cats in the background, if you can hear her. That is Chloe letting herself be known. Let's mix everything together here real good. And generally what I put in here is about 3/4 cup of barley to a cup, somewhere in there. Depends on how I feel. I'll get that going and I'll add the meat back to it. So where's the barley? I had it earlier. There it is. If you're wondering what I'm using, medium barley, Quaker. There you go. Generally, you will find this either like where the oatmeal and stuff is, or over by where your beans and rice, whatever aisle that is on. They generally can't make up their mind where this stuff belongs. That's a little closer to a cup, but I'm finishing up all the barley. It's the thing about doing things live. If you have problems, it's live. There's no delay. A professional program would have some kind of delay in there, like you're watching Julia Child when she was on, or The Frugal Gourmet, Justin Wilson, any of that stuff. I'm sure they had a delay if they did anything live, but I think all their stuff was pretty much pre-recorded. And they'd have, like, the dish was kind of already fixed. they'd show you through the beginning part, and they'd move from that part to another one that was already set up at that stage. And then they would get to that pot so that they could show you everything. Cat, what are you doing? Meow, meow, I hear you. And we are watching a pot boil. Lovely. At this point, really, you can go ahead, you can add the barley in. Sorry for the noise. And you can add the meat in later, or you can add it in now. What I'm going to do, because it's going to take around 45 minutes to an hour anyways to cook the barley from now. So it's going to be about 11:15, 11:20-ish before this is actually ready. Charger. I will let her know she has a fan. You have a fan, Chloe? But I believe I know what she wants, and it's right here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add this back where it goes. I'm going to mix this up really good. With my pitiful stove here. Did you turn this burner off? Move this back here. Turn that one on. And we are going to cover it. Next on the list, rinse this out. And we're gonna go. I haven't used my cast iron skillet in a little while. And I am going to eat the steak. I don't know what else I'm going to cook. Or even if I'm going to cook anything else. I do know I'm going to cook a steak. Make some room here. Another onion would be awesome. I don't know if I have one. Oh, I do. Coolness. You're not getting any squeals or anything through there. I still have my phone on. A Christmas plate. Literally, this is how they give you your meat. But a ribeye there, even though, I mean, HEB has really, really good meat. And their meat's not bad either. But a ribeye at the store by my house is only about $12 a pound. It was $11 forever. And now it's like 12 something a pound. HEB is going to be closer to 20. So that just is what it is. And I do not know where my spatula is. My good spatula. So I'm just going to have to use a fork. And is there butter? There should definitely be butter. Somewhere there should be butter. Not that crap, because that's not real butter. I know I have some that's frozen. I do not want to bring that out. That is not butter, and that is not. This is what happens when you're gone all week. And me and her cook completely differently. Cat, what are you doing? Go chop up some onion here. Put in the pan with the steak. Doesn't need to be real big or real small or anything like that. This needs to be usable. More or less seasoning the pan sort of thing. I have that ready. Cat, will you move? Steak itself is not going to require a lot of anything. Going to require salt and pepper. piece more around the edge. Sorry about that. You don't want to play with too much. Make sure it's not actually sticking. You have some parsley, that actually works out pretty good too. But you don't need to do a whole lot to a steak. You don't need 100 different seasonings or anything like that. And you don't need to cover it up with crap. And I know a lot of people do. I don't know why I'd start coughing now, but it's what it is. Phone off, little charge. And a clean plate. Nice, good work. Stir these a little bit. Just about time to flip it. I'm looking for meat. I'm not looking for that huge chunk of fat you see on them. I mean, some of it is good, but you're more looking at all the marbling and stuff through here that I have covered with salt and pepper right now. You kind of got to get used to your stove, what your settings are. If you're pan frying it, you don't want it up all the way, kind of medium high, not high. Oh, better than bouillon is fire delicious. Oh, cool. Yes, it is. Hold on. Don't know if I'm going to cook anything else. I might. Like I said, I really haven't ate today. Can of beans would go really, really good. And I don't have the right kind of beans, I don't think. I don't know. And welcome, Library Garrett. Of course, we're going to have cooked onion to go along with the steak. Half the time, that's all I do. So I'll get like a big 1 pound steak or something, and I have like onion with it. That works just fine. So cooking anything else, I would need a pot. Hello, Chloe. I hear you. You want some steak? I'll get you some steak later. I do have corn, so that's an option. Possible. Asparagus would be really good, but I don't see any. And that is too big of a can of beans. I might just eat steak. I do not know, but I might just eat steak. Never cooked a steak before. It's not hard. If you've never done it before, don't be afraid to cut into it. And most of the grills that you go to, that's what they're going to do. Is they're going to cut into it and say, is this how you like it? Corgi is really good at grilling meat. I haven't seen any of his pictures on the Discord lately. I've seen them on other Discords. Just not on mine. And this is about done. Or at least about where I want it. Do another minute or so. I don't want it all the way done. Medium well at best. Generally about where I'm going to want it. So what are y'all doing? I'll do anything interesting today. I got in at like 1, 2 o'clock this morning. I crashed, got woke up to move. I moved my car, well, my pickup, and then I went back to bed. I didn't wake up until like noon. I've got to pick up a load tomorrow. About right. Don't know if y'all can see that. And usually you want to let your steak sit just a little bit because it's still kind of cooking. You know, I just wanted to show you something. Don't be afraid to cut it. I don't know if you can see that red still in there. It's about where I want it. It could be a little less done. But it's fine just like it is. I will turn that burner off. How do I want to grab these? I went ahead and cut into it just to show you. Usually I let it sit there for a couple minutes. And that's awesome. Nah, all you gotta do, get your skillet good and warm. Make sure your steak's defrosted. And somewhere between 5 and 7 minutes on each side. I usually do it closer to like 5. Now I need something to grab it. Well, I'll let it cool for a second. And this is actually my dinner. And hold on. I promise I'm one of these. So Chloe gets some. I promised her a piece of steak, so I have to give her a piece of steak, you know? You don't even have to put the onion in the pan. I just do that. Kind of helps with the seasoning. Little butter. It's like a tablespoon or two is all you really need. Salt and pepper on each side. Generally about 5 minutes on each side, maybe 6. If you don't think it's done enough, cut into it, take a look. You don't want it so done that you don't get this stuff. You can see the juice is still coming out of the steak there. Your steak is so done that it doesn't have that, your steak is burnt. And that's my supper. Those onions weren't going to make it any longer. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. Got too many bills to pay. And in 2 weeks, I'm going to be taking my vacation. And most of what my vacation is going to be is working on my house. I've got to paint, and I've got to do a lot of things. I'm going to replace a lot of the sockets, or the outlets, with, not just GFI, but ones that have the USB connection stuff in them, especially because doing YouTube and everybody's got a phone. So all the bathrooms, I'm going to put the electrical outlets that have the USB thing in them. I'm going to put a couple in the kitchen too, because I like to film things. The longer you cook it, the tougher it's going to get too. This one's not bad. It's not tough yet. It could be a little bit more tender. If I took it out about a minute before, probably would have been perfect. Close enough. What I was thinking about doing is like just every night cooking something and just going live every night. A wireless charging table? Possibly. I don't even think I've seen that before. I mean, I've seen tables set up for charging, but I don't think I've seen that. Turn this a little. Do you really want, see all that nice crispy right there? You want that on your steak. And you shouldn't need to add A1 or Heinz or any of that other stuff to it. It should be fine just like this. Yes, it has some fatty pieces on here, bristle. Here you go. I have a mastiff over there that's watching. It's like, I know you gave the cat a piece. That's getting close. Yeah, I ought to give her her own channel. She's kind of mean though. But she's a cat. Probably about 10 more minutes on the beef and barley. One of these days I'll have a new stove. The stove might be older than some of the viewers. It's been replaced at some point because I don't think the stove is from the 70s. It's a hot point. I think it's a 90s, somewhere in the 90s version. But it's also a gas stove. And if I can't get a gas stove, I just hold on to this forever. If it gets to the point that I can't have gas, I'll just make a wood stove. And we can get really old school with it. I would love to have one though. They do sell those little camp stoves. Like those people up in Canada. And they're out there for like 2 weeks at a time. They set up this massive tent and they have a wood burning stove and their actual wood burning stove making heat. It's pretty cool. I wish I could remember that guy's channel. I'm subscribed to it. He's a Canadian firearms enthusiast that likes to hunt and everything. I don't think he's been very pleased with what Canada's been doing lately. I don't think anyone I know up there has been very pleased with what they've been doing. If we're not careful, that's going to be here. And they are doing everything they can. For burning mail. Doesn't make your house smell too good. One of the houses I lived in growing up had, this is an old house. My mom didn't get air conditioning until I was 18 years old. And it had a cast iron wood stove in it for heat. And it would make a lot of heat. But one Thanksgiving, we didn't have any gas, any power, anything, because we were poor. And what we did was we took a pan, we covered it up with, aluminum foil and all that with the turkey and all that stuff in it. The pot's up there. Now you've usually got water boiling on top anyways. Because the humidity in the air kind of thing. So we cooked a full Thanksgiving dinner on a wood stove that wasn't even made for cooking. If I ever used a black stone griddle? No, I haven't. I am poor. I am not rich. The only reason I have 2 Harleys is because I am irresponsible. So that's how that worked out. But I have from the 9th or the 10th all the way through the 17th. It's going to be off work. But I hope I'm not coming down with anything. But most of that's for working on the house. I'm going to do my 2A bike chat on my other channel. Probably that Monday. I might be able to get 9 mils on 2 wheels, or I might even be able to get NEA on there. I'll talk to both of them about it. It's going to turn out on scheduling. And as it gets closer, probably going to message a few people and see how everyone's schedule is. If I can do it that Monday, which I believe is the 11th, That's when I'm going to do it. I have to clean the skillet when I'm done. But I do not know where my metal spatula is. I have to find that. So usually what I do is I'll put water in it, get it boiling, scrape it out, pour the water out, wipe it down, and put it up. And that's really all you have to do with cast iron. Unfortunately, my wife likes her steaks well done. I've been trying to convince her. So we're gonna another minute or two, this one would have been well done. I need a spoon. I have a spoon. And I have a spoon. This one will work. Turn it down. I can do this without spilling it. No, I haven't. You can send me a link to it. Having alternative sources to cook from in natural disasters, like Florida's getting hit with a hurricane. I've told y'all before, we didn't have power for 5 weeks after Hurricane Ike. Having a barbecue grill, I prefer charcoal, but if you have gas for a grill, that's fine. And just make sure you have gas for it. And I've got a Coleman dual fuel that works pretty good. Have something that you can cook with when you don't have power or gas or anything else. Because like when it froze down here a couple years ago, gas would get shut off, everything would get shut off. People would lose their electricity, and then the gas, there wasn't enough gas, so the gas was getting shut off. So have alternate sources of heat and things that you can cook with. I believe that's about done. That is definitely done. Oh, I know where my spoon went. So let me eat this steak, and as soon as I'm finished with it, I will show you the soup. He can post the link on here, or if he's in another Discord, Charger, if you post it there, like if he's in Matt's Discord, post it there, and you can repost it into mine. You can also send him a link if he doesn't have one to my Discord if he's not on there already. But you are a mod, you can post it here. I've got Dennis over there looking at me like, I can help you with that steak. He wouldn't even taste it. Once you get away from the fatty parts, it actually will kind of almost fall apart on me. And I have a dull knife. It's not extremely sharp. Coolness. I will definitely look at that. I mean, you should have water. You should have something to filter water with, or at least know how. You should have dry goods. If you're without power for a while, the first things it's going to go is going to be your fridge. And your fridge is going to last a little while. But if you're without power for a week or two or more, you're going to have a party eating everything that's in it before it expires. And now you're going to be down to dry goods. So you need to have water on hand, because without power, you end up losing your water as well. Because the treatment plants and the pumps and all that need the electricity. I might be able to post a link. Charger should be able to. Hold on. I'm also behind when I'm looking at StreamYard. I think it's like 2 minutes behind, something like that. Oh, Charger, put the link for Discord in there. Cool. I just noticed that was for Discord. Thank you, Charger. I'm just about through the steak. As soon as I am, I'm going to dish up some of the soup so you can see what it looks like. having a 1-pound ribeye for supper is not a bad supper. I will move this out of the way. Move this in the way. Yes, that steam's going to be hot. So now I need a bowl. Not quite kind of bowl. Some things I organized, these not so much. I guess we complement each other. You're going to want some of that juice too. And I'm not going to dish up a whole bunch because I just ate that steak. But that's what the soup looks like. Is what lagging? Grab another one. Now we have a new cable company out here that's running wires for, they're called Tackius or whatever. And they're coming through. I don't know if I'm going to change my cable company or not. They have my internet and everything. But we had a major water leak yesterday because they hit the water line. So it's like everyone ends up without power, or we end up without water or without gas because they keep hitting everything. The stream was lagging a little. I don't know how to correct anything like that. My son might, but he's not here. He lives on his own. That is true. I'm the only one eating this. This is my lunch for the week. So you all know what I'm going to be eating for lunch all week, or for the rest of the week. They might be. I don't know who owns them. I have not been impressed. They could have better service, but I have a huge hole in my backyard where they hit the gas line, and I'm not happy. If I can see that. You can see the barley in there, and the carrots, and the beef. And you can put more barley in there. You can make it soupier if you want, add a little bit more water to it. There's all sorts of things you can do. As long as I have salt, pepper, and I have like an onion, maybe some celery, some garlic, I can do pretty much whatever I need. If I got marjoram, even better, oregano, thyme, caraway seeds, adds onto it. But basically, if you've got salt, pepper, you've got an onion, a carrot, you can do whatever you need. Celery, even better. Garlic, awesome. That onion and the carrot are both basically spices. I mean, you're getting like a starch in there with the carrot. But still an EDC spice rack. Yeah, make a belt that have all the spices on it. You don't even have to have fancy salt. Like I've got Himalayan pink salt, but it's the cheap Walmart thing here because I had to go to Walmart, which I hate, to get something else. I try to do everything I can not to shop at Walmart. Okay. Looter 10,000 over on Twitch. Hello, how are you? Yeah. I mean, that's all you needed for the steak. Salt, pepper, about 5-6 minutes on each side. Good cast iron skillet. And it doesn't have to be cast iron. You can use a non-stick skillet. You can use stuff like that. I just prefer cast iron. But that needs salt to survive. So always have salt, have some kind of pepper. And if you can get some fresh vegetables. If you have a garden, that's even better. A lot of y'all talk about, without rule of law, that sort of stuff. Okay, Looter 10,000 over on Twitch. This is beef and barley. I took 2 pounds of hamburger meat and I browned it, took it out of the pan. Then I put in 1 chopped onion, 4 carrots, 4 sticks of celery, 3 cloves of garlic smashed, and I sauteed them down. And I added a teaspoon of marjoram, which is this spice right here. It's sweet oregano. It's in the oregano family. And I put in a teaspoon of oregano, a half a teaspoon of thyme, I added 8 cups of beef stock in there. Well, I used better than bouillon. Where's it at? I made 8 cups with that. And I added nearly a cup of barley. And do I have the barley container? I already threw it away. But just medium Quaker Oats barley to it. And I added the meat back to it. And we cooked it, covered for close to an hour while I cooked a steak and I ate a steak. And that's what we have. And if you go to my YouTube channel, which is Tara Smith's Kitchen as well, and it will have the same logo, the little interstate sign symbol, with my channel name and the hat and the spatula and all that stuff on it on YouTube. I have this recipe over there, or you can watch this whole thing again, because I haven't quite figured out Twitch yet, where for some reason Twitch isn't recording them. It's like it'll show it live and then it doesn't hold on to it. So you can find it over on YouTube, and I have a bunch of other recipes there as well. And I have a vegetable barley soup as well, but you scroll down a couple months, there's an actual, like, a 3-minute video showing how to cook this. Oh yeah, I put cream of chicken in here instead of cream of mushroom because I didn't have any cream of mushroom, but I would usually use cream of mushroom in it. And you're more than welcome to look it up, look at the rest of my videos, and they're all over there. One day I'll figure out how to get Twitch to hold on to my videos, and I'll have them all posted over there. Right now I'm having enough of a time just getting YouTube and Rumble to do what they're supposed to do. So, but anyways, we're kind of at the end here. I'm going to have to put everything up and go to bed. As soon as this is cooled off enough, I'm going to dish it up into Tupperware bowls that I can take to work with me. Hey Dennis, what's up? Have a Mastiff that's wanting a bite. But thank you so much for watching. Thank all of you for watching. Everyone's on YouTube except for Looter, and Looter's over there on Twitch. Thank you so much for watching. Let's see. Charger says it's when you become a Twitch affiliate that they'll store some videos. Okay, cool. The only time my stuff goes to Twitch is when I do something live. So I've been doing a lot more live lately. The beginning of this one was kind of messed up because I was trying to get Rumble to go. But I will catch y'all later. I'm going to clean up my kitchen since no one else seems to know how. And I might do something tomorrow. I might not. I don't know. It depends on work. I've got to pick up a load at 3:30. And I've got to deliver that load at 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know if I'm coming home yet. I might come home, take my break, go back to work. I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I get there because I don't know exactly where it's delivering and I don't know when I'm going to get out of there. And I've got kind of a late load time. So you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm going to push that red button now. So I will catch y'all later. Like I said, thank you so much. If you haven't liked the video and you're still here, please leave me a like. It helps with the algorithm. Want to share my videos, do that too. That would help me out. I think we've got 465 subscribers now. Trying to get it up to 500. It's a slow growth. So, but I'll catch y'all later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.